Do you feel like you're not getting enough love from your partner? Like you're not getting enough attention, affection? All of the sudden, your whole life, you've never felt like this, but with this one person, you're feeling like a literal drug addict to their love? There's an explanation for that phenomenon. In psychotherapy, we call it intermittent reinforcement. That is a cycle of giving love and then withdrawing love. This is what psychopaths, narcissists, toxic people are extremely good at. So they give you something and then they take it away. Now, what happens is with that space created when they withdraw the love from you, you start feeling like insecure and something is wrong and I want more of what they just, took from me. But what you just gave it to me. Why are you taking it away from me? You're getting confused. That is exactly where they want you to be. What do you do with that confusion? Usually, in a healthy relationship, you would just point it out to them, right? You would be like, hey, baby, you've been so cold lately. You haven't been the same. Is everything okay? You start to worry about them. If you are with a toxic person, male or female, what they are going to do with that is they are going to humiliate you. They are going to devalue you. They're going to make you feel like a complete mess for even asking that question, like you're crazy, and they haven't changed behavior at all. This leaves you with a huge question mark in your head, very confused. This leaves you asking yourself if there's something wrong with you. Why am I so needy? Why am I feeling like this, right? And all of these things combined drive you insane because you're trying to make sense of crazy. When you're put into this situation, you start to naturally feel like a junkie fiending for their first hit. Those times when things were fantastic between you just a while ago, or maybe just yesterday, or maybe just 5 minutes ago, and you want to get back to that place, but it's like your first ecstasy you ever took. You will never get to that place again with a toxic partner. He will lift you up a little bit, or she will lift you up a little bit, and they will drop you more. And then they will lift you up a little bit, and they will drop you even more. Now, what happens there is every time they drop you 10%, and then give you 3% more, you start to feel like, oh my God, I'm getting something. You're getting excited that it's going to go back to the way it was. And then they drop you another 10% and they give you another 5 or 7 or whatever they do. It never amounts to what it was in the beginning. So it's constantly going down, making you feel like just having the little things of affection, little things of love, you're holding on to it and you're like, okay, well, he did this or she did this and it's going to be okay. But you're not realizing that you have completely lost your path and there's almost no more love and you're starving at a full food bowl. So in German, we have an expression for this kind of situation. We would literally call each other as friends. That's what we would say to each other. You are an Opfer, which literally translated into English just means you are a victim. But in German, it's just such a strong word because it's just, you're not taking yourself out of that situation. You're letting someone treat you like this. Please don't. What do you do in that situation? The only option you have is to restore an equilibrium of withdrawal and affection. So rather than pursuing them and having them withdraw, you have to withdraw as well and wait for them to pursue you, to meet in the middle. Now, with a healthy individual, the person that is maybe now frustrated or has withdrawn for a good reason or is just annoyed because you are being clingy or all of these things, that person is going to come back to you, is going to meet you in the middle as soon as they've recovered with their feelings, because they also want to restore attachment. They want to restore the love. They want to restore the peace and the harmony. That is what's natural to a healthy individual. Okay? So they're going to come back to you when you leave them alone for a little bit. With a psychopath, with a narcissist, or any other toxic person, male or female, they will not have the urge to restore the peace. They will stay exactly where they are until they almost lost you. They'll come back just a little bit to have you thinking they're back in the game, meet them in the middle, and they're going to withdraw again. And you're going to have this toxic hell cycle, constantly wondering what is wrong with you. And so if you find yourself in this kind of situation and you have tested what I just said and they're not coming back to you and they're playing these toxic games, you have to withdraw the consequences. And you have to differentiate whether you are in a healthy relationship and there's the regular withdraw and pursue cycle that is normal, or if you are in a toxic relationship, please run.